Fair catch called for and made. First down here for the offense. They'll run the RPO and...
On first down.
Makes the catch and knocked down.
A nice job by the defense there, tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
Makes the grab. It's Lacey. It's loose. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it?
Great job by the defense, forcing the fumble, but a bad, unfortunate bounce, and the offense pounces back on it.
Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Scanning the field, it's Shuck. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's fourth down. And the Cardinals will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. The offense lining up for a first down play. He wants to start this drive with a pass. They get to him as he throws. Got his man all by himself. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37. Arizona in a hurry.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Well, that just shows you how much this quarterback trusts his baller wide receiver. He was double covered on that play, and still the QB tried to force it over to him.
Now on second down. They'll go to the ground. Steamrolls his way ahead.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this third and short. Wide receiver shows motion. With jet sweep pass. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
And just went with something very easy, very reliable. Flip it forward, let your receiver do the rest. I only got to get a few yards. Nice job, nice execution. First down.
Give to the running back. Just buried it.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
Back to throw. It's Fafita trying to get to him. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Caught near the sticks. It's McMillan. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double.
And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
Yeah, and it's a nice toss in the back of the end zone. Give your receiver a chance to make a play, and you could tell he knew exactly where he was, got those tippy toes right down, inbounds for the touchdown reception.
On to attempt the try.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. They march 72 yards, and they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. They're just about ready to kick it away.
Number 33, set to advance on the football.
He'll call for the fair catch here. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. To the air, it's Shuck. Makes the grab on the left. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before they'll recycle that down marker.
The end of the first quarter. With the score, Arizona 7, Louisville 0.
They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. They go to the draw. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up.
This offensive line better figure out a plan for this D tackle. He is tough to block with one guy. You might want to start double teaming him. He's going to be a problem moving forward. You saw all of his ability on that last play.
On 2nd down, looking to throw. Finds the tight end. Still on his feet at the 45. Running toward the tape. The tag. Touchdown Cardinals. Made the grab and finished the deal in the end zone.
And back in the day, you used to line up and your tight end was a blocker and you threw it to him short. Now, these guys are being so dynamic in space and so athletic. Now they can make big, huge plays for your offense and put points on the board in a hurry.
And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they cap things off with a big play up top, going 63 yards to the house. after that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
Going for it all. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there.
Well, no question where this quarterback is going to be trying to go with the football in this game, right? He's looking for his big play wide out, and the defense knows it. They had him double covered that time.
It's third down now. They ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. Dropping back, it's Fafita. They're bringing heat. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. Man, they can barely see the first down marker from there, but they'll go for it on fourth. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And the incomplete pass turns it over in their own end.
There are analytics out there in college football that say maybe you can go for that at that point of the field here in the first half. It's still early. If you don't get it, you can come back later in the game, make it up, score some more points, and that mistake will be erased. The problem is right now at this juncture of the game, that was a big-time error. The fact that you didn't get that, you're now gifting your opponent points.
Louisville has it back, and the offense coming out ready to attack. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well, Palmer. They executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of pay dirt.
You don't always have to run the sexy plays, right? It doesn't have to always be up-tempo and fast and spread and doing all this stuff. Sometimes you just lower your shoulder. Sometimes you just run powerfully. You get the first down, and that's all that matters.
The Cardinals trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Trying to punch it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Cardinals!
And that is exactly what you want from your offense, man. Late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time. It put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, second down coming. Looking to pass, it's Fafita. Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. Going up top on first down. Finds his man down the middle. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Arizona right back to the line. On second down, wants to throw. Gets it out fast. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. Right down the middle. And they fail to hook up on third down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second down. You set up third and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force fourth downs.
This could be a major turning point in this game, going for it inside their own 40. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Despite failing earlier on fourth down, they will try again here. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Snagged in the middle. It's McMillan. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And the Wildcats will snap it on first and 10. He's looking to throw it. Going downfield for the big play. And this will be caught at the 30. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. Wants to throw on first down. That's caught. It's McMillan. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. The completion short of the sticks. It's second down. Good timing on the quick out. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks.
And the defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get two bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. Here comes the offense on second down. Looking to throw, it's Fafita. Fires into traffic, it's picked off. Got some room to run. The 40. The 20. Touchdown, Louisville! A great return for the touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a defense. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you...
Oh, and the extra point is blocked. He picks it up. That's a live ball.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, Louisville 20, Arizona 7.
And the Cardinals will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. passing back the offense, coming out to bear down. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success, and so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
Arizona in a hurry. He's just winning that matchup in the slot every time.
Yeah, and when you put him in the slot, Reese, he's closer to the quarterback. It's an easier throw. We can run in, we can run out, and really take advantage of his versatility of the guy in that slot position.
Quickly complete. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
Awesome body control, and great job, too, knowing where he is on the field to make sure he got his feet down in bounds. At this point, this guy's been open all over the field, and if I'm the QB, man, I keep throwing him the ball.
Set up for second and short after that completion. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down or else they are really in trouble. Open space at the 25. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. And the Wildcats are rolling down the field. Hand off from the shotgun. Able to move it ahead a couple of yards. He gets it down to the 20.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football, you can tell.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That's a great individual play, and I love cornerbacks that don't just take pride in covering guys. I like guys that like to put their face in the fan and affect the running game. This dude is physical, and he impacts the defense because of it.
And those guys are really hard to find. A lot of corners, they're smaller. They don't want any part of the physical run game. Nice job sticking his face in.
A shot toward the end zone. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're third and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage, so everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move, going for it on fourth down, trailing by double figures. He's got him, and they convert. Tackled, but he has a first down.
Well, it's a heck with being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip shot field goal with where they were on that fourth down, but they decide to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
Arizona going back to work with another first down. He's going to pass. Unleashes to the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Arizona!
Touchdown, Arizona. Number 2, hauls it in the end zone.
PAT unit on the field.
Here is on for the extra point.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. The kickoff team out there getting set.
Set to kick off.
No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out, you need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw, it's Shuck. Looking to the big tight end. It's complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
I don't know who on defense is going to cover this guy. Honestly, he could be a problem for this defense over the middle of the field in the passing game.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Quarterback changing the plays at the line.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score, Louisville 20, Arizona 14.
First down to start the drive after the break. Looking to move it through the air. Makes the catch. It's Lacey. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the 1st down.
You know what's interesting? At this point of the game, with the lead in the 4th quarter, the defense is expecting them to run the ball, and because they're putting so many guys close to the line of scrimmage, they're taking advantage, throwing it 2 straight completions now back-to-back.
Makes the tackle at the 31. It's a pickup of 5 on the play.
And if you'd have told this defense that they stuffed this great running back today, they'd have taken it. They'd have been happy. But the offense has still put up production, and they're still in the lead, trying to find a way to finish this one off.
Looking downfield, it's Shuck. They're working that left side. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give them a 1st down.
I think most offenses around the country in a situation like this with the lead late would be trying to run the football, right, or throw it short and try to bleed the clock. But this offense, man, it's still pedal to the metal. They're looking for chunk play opportunities.
Down to the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll try the right side.
Yeah, and I'm not surprised. I mean, you put the ball in your best player's hands. Like, late in the game, you've got to trust your guy. I'm interested to see what they do here on 3rd down coming up. Let's call it 3rd and interesting, right? Top clock ticking down. Do I trust my QB to throw the football? I got the lead. I want that clock to continue to roll.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. The give out of the gun. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down.
Now, fourth down.
The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts.
Timeout.
So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. He splits to the uprights and puts 3 on the board.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing. Good decision by the head coach here in the fourth quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a 2-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return.
The Arizona offense will take over first and 10.
Arizona sending the offense onto the field. I know the situation looks bleak, but have we nothing if we don't have hope, David?
Amen. I mean, to keep hope alive, pitch this pill around, use every second you got, make this game home or as close as you possibly can.
Crazier things have happened in college football, man. Let's just go find out. Let's find out where the playmakers are lined up and see if they can make something positive happen.
After that last completion, it's second down. Back to throw, it's Fafita. He's going up top here late in the game. Ball in the air, intercepted. Bringing it back. He's out.